And let's just talk about that a little bit more, because what you just basically said to me is Putin is testing NATO, and this is something that a lot of analysts are also saying. But Ukraine is Poland's next door neighbour. How right now is Poland preparing when it comes to dealing with a possible attack, or like today, being caught up in this crossfire between Russia and Ukraine? We do know that Poland's economy has been on a war footing, but is the country prepared for anything that could happen when it comes to Russia?
I actually think, all due respect, that this is ill-suited to say that this was an incident of crossfire. This was a deliberate action on behalf of the Russian Federation to invade the Polish airspace and send drones on the Polish territory, 4 of which were shot down. So I'm more than certain that the officials in the Kremlin are perfectly aware of what they're doing. And coming back to your initial question, to what extent Poland or any other NATO member state, for that matter, is prepared for this kind of conflict, I think we need to remember that Russia has been waging hybrid war or using hybrid measures against Eastern NATO member states for over a decade, if not longer. And we might not be very well prepared to counter drone attacks. And in fact, this proves my point that if a NATO member state is restored to using very costly F-35 jets that are scrambled to shut down cheap, sort of tinpot quality Russian drones, that means that we haven't learned our lesson from Ukraine. Ukraine doesn't have F-35s, doesn't have air defense systems as sophisticated as Poland or Estonia or Lithuania or NATO, for that matter, yet they're shooting hundreds, if not thousands of those every day and every week. So there's a lesson, very important, very vital to be learned from how Ukrainians have been dealing with that kind of threat. But we also need to remember that Russia has been trying all sorts of different instruments coming out of their authoritarian playbook: cyber attacks, setting shopping malls on fire, recruiting civilians to carry on sabotage attacks. And this has been going on for a decade, if not more. So a certain level of resilience, or at least awareness, is deeply embedded in the Polish nation right now.